Hello everyone, welcome to my channel all about biology, and this is Jyoti Verma. Today we will discuss about the classification of plant kingdom. So the plant kingdom has been divided into two different subkingdoms, cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams are flowerless, seedless plants in which reproduction takes place mainly by spores. They are divided into three different categories: Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. However, Phanerogams or Spermatophyta are the plants bearing flowers and seeds. They are of two types, Gymnosperms and Angipsperms. Now coming to Thallophyta. So, in the case of Thallophyta, the plant body is made up of undifferentiated mass of cells, that is called as thallus. So, a thallus does not have a well definite shape, or it does not have root, stem or leaves. So, the plant body is not differentiated into root, stem and leaves. That's why this category is called as Thallophyta. In this case, the sex organs may be absent or are usually unicellular and non-jacketed. The major important characteristic feature here is embryo is not formed in this type. Vascular tissues are absent. Example of the Thallophyta include algae, fungi and lichens. Now coming to our next category, that is Bryophyta. So in the case of Bryophyta, you may find two different types of plants. They may be either thalloid in the case of liverworts and hornworts, and they may be leafy in the case of mosses. The major characteristic feature here is that roots are absent in this case. You will find leaves, you will find stems, but you will not find roots. In the place of roots, some structure are here which are called as rhizoids. Sex organs are multicellular with a sterile jacket of cells. Bryophytes are commonly called as amphibians of plant world because they can survive on land as well as on water. Vascular tissues are absent in this case. Embryo is always present. Both Thallophyta and Bryophyta are mentioned as non-vascular cryptogams because they both lack vascular tissues. Now coming to third category, that is Pteridophyta. In the case of Pteridophyta, well differentiated root, stem and leaves are present. However, in the case of Thallophyta, root, stem and leaves are absent. In the case of Bryophyta, you will find stem and leaves but roots are absent. In the case of Pteridophyta, all the three structures are well developed: root, stem and leaves, with few exceptions. Pteridophyta possess vascular tissues, therefore they are called as vascular cryptogams. Sex organs are multicellular with sterile sheath. So in this case, the sex organs are unicellular. Here the sex organs are multicellular, and again here the sex organs are multicellular. Distinct embryo is always present. So in both of them, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta, distinct embryo is present. However, in the case of Thallophyta, embryo is not formed. Pteridophytes are also called as botanical snakes or tracheophytes. Now coming to our next category, that is Phanerogams or Spermatophyta. So the Phanerogams or Spermatophyta are the plants that bear flowers and seeds. They are of two types, Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. Gymnosperms are naked seeded plants. Their ovules are borne on the surface of megasporophylls. They have very simple flowers. The microsporophylls and the megasporophylls are aggregated in coel, and the important feature here is that there is no female cone in cycas. In cycas, you will not find a female cone. There is loose aggregation of the megasporophyll there. They do not have ovary, style and stigma, and hence they do not have fruits. However, gymnosperms have seed but no fruit. In the case of angiosperms, the ovules are enclosed in the ovary wall. Megasporophyll is also called as carpel and is differentiated into ovary, style and stigma. So the major difference here is, in the case of gymnosperms, ovary, style and stigma are absent. However, in the case of angiosperms, it is present. Angiosperms can be further divided into two types on the basis of number of cotyledons present in the embryo. So these can be classified as monocotyledons and dicotyledons. Monocotyledons include maize, rice and wheat, and dicotyledons include gram, pea, castor, papaya, cotton and mango. So that is all about for the classification of plants. If you like the video, then share with your friends. Subscribe to my channel for further updates. If you have any query, you can mention in the comment section. Thank you so much.